So Rizdan, you self-identify as an ethical chaser. I've called you that.
I mean, do I identify that way or do you identify?
You've accepted the label that I've given you as ethical chaser. The difference between an ethical chaser and a not ethical chaser. An ethical chaser is somebody that not just only in their private life, but in their public life advocates for trans people. So I've seen you at protests. I see you giving back to the community. I see you following up on trans rights. It's not something that you're doing in the dark. It's not a fetish. You've had these people as like public boyfriends, public partners. That is what I consider an ethical chaser, because I think it's fine if you have a preference for a kind of person, but are you doing the work to give back? And an unethical chaser is somebody that's fetishy.
There's a period of time where I was pretty much exclusively dating trans people.
Trans men and trans women and non-binary people. What advice do you have for a cis person that wants to date a trans person?
I would say the first trans person I dated, when I look back at it now, I should have done research on my own instead of expecting him to educate me. I also made a lot of assumptions about how he wanted to be touched without asking him.
Did you have people in your friend group or like people in public ever give you shit or say transphobic things?
I definitely had to protect people. A lot of the people I've dated have been more binary, and so I just wouldn't disclose. And I'd always ask them, like, you know, like if we're meeting my mom, like, what are you comfortable with my family, whatever. And I just defer to what they're comfortable with. And a lot of them were like, I would rather be stealth with your family. And I'm like, that's fine. It's your body. Like, you get to decide.
I feel like the best piece of advice I could have for a cis person wanting to date trans people is exactly what you're doing, which is, are you finding ways to meet people that are authentic and are not just about dating? If you want to date trans people, do you know about the local like gay bar in your community? Like, how do you know about the protests going on? Are you like participating in these ways of getting to know us that isn't just like trying to
fuck?
Yeah.
It's very hard for me to respect or admire people that aren't in some process of transformation in their life, right? And that aren't demonstrating resiliency and trying to like make something of themselves and live like an honest life. Trans people in my life, whether I've dated them or they're just friends, are like, they're fucking brave. And what's more attractive than that? Being like, it's a form of ambition, right? To be like, I want this, I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be expensive, it's gonna be painful, socially challenging, and I'm gonna do it anyway.
There's something really admirable and attractive about the level of authenticity and like the work we've done to become these people.
Yeah.
I think a lot of cis people really appreciate that.
Yeah.